want to personally thank Caitlin Clark for lifting up our sport. She carried a heavy load for our sport.
Honestly, no disappointment. Like, I think it just gives you something to work for. That's a dream. Hopefully one day I can be there, and I think it's just a little more motivation.
And she will be, because Team USA has finally admitted they regret leaving Caitlin Clark off the roster. Honestly, who could have possibly believed she wouldn't make the team to begin with? It's not as if fans haven't been warning Team USA to avoid making such a massive blunder. Whether someone just discovered women's basketball or has followed it forever, everybody saw this outcome coming, and now officials aren't only acknowledging it, they're dealing with the fallout and sending out apologies. Indiana's coach said Clark told her that Team USA unleashed a monster. Christine Brennan, best-selling author and longtime sports columnist, has been covering the situation for weeks. In her USA Today column, she wrote, "I've witnessed some truly bad roster decisions in my 40 years covering the Olympics, but this one is easily the worst." Jemele Hill said people should stop overreacting to every minor issue, but even she agreed Clark will eventually make an Olympic team and that USA basketball already regrets excluding her. Stephen A. Smith delivered a blunt reminder. Understanding the marketing side of sports is essential, and Team USA completely dropped the ball.
I ain't apologizing. You make decisions, marketing. I want people watching. I want eyeballs. I want advertising dollars. Why? Because he'll get paid. Y'all will get paid. And guess who else will get paid? You see where I'm coming from? That's what it's about. Stop acting. Otherwise, we know this. You don't sit up there and pass on Caitlin Clark. It was stupid, Team USA. It was a dumb decision. Everybody, there's always somebody that's a sacrificial lamb. I respect the hell out of Rebecca Lobo and what she broke down. I understand it. It was a stupid decision because it compromises what your ultimate goal is, which is to elevate.
While I don't think Stephen A. phrased everything perfectly, he was spot on about one thing. You don't need a marketing degree. Honestly, you don't even need a college degree to understand that Caitlin Clark draws massive audiences. Put her on the Team USA roster, the most watched basketball squad in the world, and women's basketball instantly gets a worldwide boost. Yet, for some bizarre reason, she was still excluded. And then we saw clips like the one of Diana Taurasi acting as if Clark's dominance at Iowa wouldn't carry over to the WNBA. Cheryl Reeves' reactions during the Fever versus Lynx matchups also made it abundantly clear she wasn't exactly cheering for Clark's success.
Reality is coming.
Okay.
There's levels to this thing, and that's just...
Now, let's unpack why Caitlin Clark was left off the 2024 Olympic roster. Jen Rosati, chair of the Women's National Team Committee, stated that the selection process relied on a strict set of criteria, and factors like TV ratings or popularity were excluded entirely. That immediately damaged Clark's chances. She's the biggest star in the WNBA, packing arenas and delivering huge audience numbers. But none of that carried any weight. The committee was told to disregard everything outside the guidelines. The process started 3 years ago when Clark was still in college and evaluated things like U.S. citizenship, availability, skill level and versatility, coachability and attitude, ability to adapt to team systems, leadership, adjustment to international play, and overall contribution to success. No one is sure which category Clark supposedly fell short in, but she said she wasn't upset. She's using it as motivation.
But as a coach of the home team, there's going to be a lot of people cheering for that other side. I don't get two shits. How about one? Not even one.
Another explanation for Clark being left off the roster was the fear that fans would be upset if she didn't see much court time. But the truth is, some established veterans weren't ready to let her rise too quickly. The irony is staggering when you consider that Diana Taurasi, Candace Parker, and Breanna Stewart all joined Team USA before ever logging a single WNBA minute. Clark responded to everything with complete professionalism. Even after missing the Olympic cut, she still supported Team USA and tuned into as many games as she could. She even joked about canceling practice just to catch more of the action. Her mindset has always been built for fast growth. She used the situation as fuel instead of anger. But then the attendance numbers told a far different story. Team USA versus Japan drew 13,040 spectators. Compare that with other matchups. Spain versus China reached 27,200, and Nigeria versus Australia pulled 24,023. More than 8,000 fewer fans showed up for Team USA than the tournament average. Some spectators even held signs reading, "You need Caitlin Clark to beat us." And while the US won 102-76, one thing was undeniable. Her presence alone could have doubled the crowd. Then came the surprising twist. Committee member Dawn Staley acknowledged they may have gotten the decision wrong. She admitted that if selections were made today, Clark's recent play would make her a leading contender. Clark has averaged 17.9 points, 10.4 assists, and shattered a WNBA record with 19 dimes. Leaving her off wasn't just about one empty roster spot. It was a missed opportunity. In the end, Caitlin Clark being excluded from Team USA wasn't simply a lineup choice. It marked a pivotal moment. It highlighted falling attendance, empty arenas, public frustration, and committee members openly expressing regret. Clark didn't just represent one player missing. Her absence removed momentum. She brings packed stadiums, historic TV numbers, a global wave of new supporters, and an energy you cannot manufacture. Even without logging a minute, her influence was everywhere. And her reaction? Pure poise, no resentment, no negativity, only motivation. Her mantra, "For years comes fast," shows exactly why she is becoming an icon in real time. Meanwhile, the committee insists marketing wasn't part of the criteria, but everyone already knows the truth. The world recognizes what she offers, and the Olympics, whether they admit it or not, felt the massive void of leaving the sport's brightest star behind. But this is only the beginning. Clark followed Team USA closely, backed them, and turned every moment into inspiration. With her rapid development, record-setting production, and soaring popularity, the next 4 years could reshape everything. So now the real questions surface. Will Team USA adapt to a new WNBA era? Will Clark become the face of the next Olympic squad? Did excluding her cost Team USA viewers and momentum? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dive breakdowns. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. At this stage, everything surrounding Caitlin Clark has evolved beyond a simple sports headline. It's turned into a cultural shift unfolding right in front of us, reshaping the future of women's basketball as it happens. Her Olympic omission didn't just spark arguments. It revealed a widening gap between the established generation and the rapidly rising new wave. And the reality is, the old standards no longer fit the moment. Clark isn't just an exciting rookie. She's a once-in-a-generation presence whose footprint touches every layer of the sport. Her influence stretches far beyond highlights or numbers. It's about visibility, relevance, and the undeniable transformation she's bringing to the WNBA and the global game. The league has never experienced anything like the explosion of attention that followed her from college into the pros. Every venue she enters sells out. Every matchup she plays shatters ratings. Every second she's on the court becomes instant viral content. And yet, somehow, the most impactful player of the modern era wasn't on the roster representing her country on the biggest international platform. That contradiction is why fans, analysts, and former Olympians still refuse to let the discussion fade.